All right, we've got doing pretty well on our pieces now. I'll do the finishing touches as we go. Now, this is where the head's going to fit, in other words, and then we'll sort of get this in here. Now, we're going to carve two things that will go with the we're going to carve the gun, the rifle that goes into this hand, okay? The rifle that goes into this hand, and then we're going to carve a little knife, and the knife is going to fit on the belt like this. These are both 1/2 inch basswood, and it's going to be glued and fit on the pants like this. So let's go ahead and work on the gun right here. Basically, it's not a difficult thing to do. Just on both sides, we start bringing the gun down. Okay, now what we're going to do is, if the gun is going to fit on this side, I want the little trigger guard to be showing on this side. So here I am without my pencil again. Oh boy. So what I'm going to do is go down the middle with this and cut this off on this side here. I'm sorry about these dogs. My neighbor's dogs are just constantly hollering and screaming. I may have to do something about that one day. Well, I mean, my wife feeds them, so they're going to stay over here at times. Okay. And then the little trigger guard is going to be somewhere around in here. I love dogs, but these dogs, they're not trained. They just yelp 24 hours a day. Neighbors don't seem to take care of them, so yeah, I think everybody's been through that sooner or later in their lives. They've just had some puppies, and they are squealing. Basically, the gun is a fairly simple routine thing. We just sort of see. Sorry. Of course, we bring this back. This stock of the gun down. Okay. Got it down pretty good right in here. Okay, let's go ahead and thin that up a little bit. This is where the trigger of the gun goes. We're going to kind of cut that like that and bring that down some more. Now, Go ahead and move up here with the and we cut along there on that. Be careful. And that comes more to the inside, see? Cut along here like that. And that comes to the inside. Because that will be, the trigger guard of course will be thinner. And then we'll drill a hole in it. Cut in here, kind of bring that down there like that, where the trigger guard is. Same thing here. We kind of cut that down. There we go. Slowly working it down. We're not going to go into great detail with a gun. If you want to, that's fine. But we're not going to go into great detail basically. I'm going to cut this in here where that trigger guard is. A little bit more in here. That wasn't the trigger guard, I meant the hammer. Kind of cut back on that where it kind of looks like it. And just thin that up just a little bit in there. And I'm going to kind of hold that right there and cut that a little bit more. Which got kind of a, see, like a shape like this. Cut that in there. There we go. It's got kind of a and I'll draw a little hole in the I'll drill a little hole into this area here where the plus once you do the rifle, then you know what size to hole you need to. That's why I don't drill my hole before I do my little rifle, because then I know what size hole to drill in my hand. See, you don't make it too big or too small or something like that. We get through it, which this is going to look like a ½ inch, something like that. Okay, we got it down pretty good, see? Okay, got our rifle down pretty good. See how it's going to fit into the hand like that, in other words. Alright, now let's go ahead, if I got enough time on this tape, let's go ahead and do the little knife. And basically it's pretty simple, it's relatively simple. We just take the handle and bring it down till we get it the size we want. I'm inside the house and you can hear them dogs. Okay, as you get down thin into here, you want to kind of back off, and then you want to bring the sheath down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this on. I'm not going to be able to. I'm running out of time. Running out of time. But I'll show you when we get through, and then see how it's gonna be glued onto here, where he's got kind of a Bowie knife or whatever it is on his thing. Okay, I'm out of time right now, so